Smoke them if you got them. It's legal. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, 1986, N62528. I'm a political prisoner living in exile in my own country because I decided to address the war on drugs. Racism don't work without black cooperation. This is Freedom Summer, 2024. Dr. K, remember Letters from a Birmingham Jail by Martin Luther King? Dr. K, remember Freedom Summer? Dr. K, remember the convention? The Democratic Convention? Dr. K, Ray Lewis, Ray Wimbush, Mark Steiner, WEEA Radio. Being Black in America 2024. William Gates, this is your history. Racism don't work without black cooperation. They wouldn't congratulate a person doing the same thing as you, just not you, just because it's you. All right? That's what they'll do. That's Governor Hogan and me. I'm a black Republican. Governor Hogan had me removed from the ballot in 2014. Governor O'Malley had me incarcerated in 2007 and 2011. All right? Welcome to the big show. This is the big show. It's called Show and Tell, not Quo and Tell. Quo and Tell, Show and Tell. And I'm showing you what Governor Hogan is really made of. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's the Creative Alliance. All right? If you go to the Creative Alliance, I got a book there. It's called Keeping the Dream Alive. I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner, all right, of Governor's Awards, Governor's Citation, all right? That's Governor Larry Hogan. Governor Hogan gave me that award. I went from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. That's a phony bomb threat. I never made the threat. Scott Shellenberger knowingly lied to the public, just like the Duke lacrosse team. I'm a Weaver in Baltimore, the 2021 Weaver Award winner. I'm also a member of Out for Justice, and it ain't gonna be just us no more. That's the Department of Justice and me. That's Pam Woods and me. All right? That's the Department of Justice Civil Division. And that's Governor Hogan. So let's tell the Governor Hogan story. I'm looking to go to the Sundance Film Festival. We talking about Dred Scott 2024. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? We're going to play the tapes like Watergate. Like I said, go to the Creative Alliance. I'm a member there. Out for Justice. And it ain't going to be just us. If you go to Sean Yost did an hour tape on me on North Avenue. I need y'all to play that tape for the public. Billy Murphy, Warren Brown, Dwight Pettit, Jay Wendell, Gordon, the Warrior Lawyer, Ben Crump, Marilyn Mosby, Nick Mosby. When Martin Luther King wrote Letters from a Birmingham Jail, he talked about the haves and the have-nots. 2024, we're not having it no more. I'm a member of Out for Justice, the lower class of the people. We're going to take that class because that class can vote. You feel me? We can vote. If you deny you know me on earth, are you going to deny you know me in heaven? I applied for Martin Luther King's job. That's Eric Barron. That's Eric Barron. And he done had it since 2022. Racism don't work without black cooperation. And y'all been protecting it. That's Mary Pat Clark. That's Ryan Dorsey. That's Marilyn Mosby, and she got it too. That's Eric Holder, the Department of Justice. I'm not the clown around town, but I'm getting ready to clown you. Making a movie, and that's my film studio. Everything that Rob Fix got, you got to turn over. Graphic Imaging did my first book. Film the Police. That's Governor Hogan. So everything Governor Hogan got, Governor Hogan needs to turn this over to the voters before November. That's voter suppression. Shorty, pull your mask up? No, Shorty, it's the good in the hood. Weaving the social fabric. You feel me? Out for Justice. You kidnapped me from my family. My mother died February the 2nd, 2011. Y'all locked me up and held me for 85 days. I never got to attend my mother's funeral. Activism ain't terrorism. You feel me? But I'm going to terrorize you with the truth. We're going to talk about Governor Hogan and we're going to talk about Maryland. We're going to talk about Governor Hogan and we're going to talk about Maryland. That's Governor Hogan and me. See that? That's the original message. See the date? 2019. That's Kiefer Mitchell. All right? That's Johnny O from Baltimore County Executive. That's Al Redmer for the insurance company. That's Dr. Bundy. All right? That's Teresa Davis, my sister. That's Pam Woods from the Baltimore Sun. That's Tim Tennyson from Hearst Broadcasting. Dear Governor Hogan, I still have our 2017 Christmas photo. I even got the dog. This is my third letter to you concerning the corruption in the Democratic Party. Enclosed is a letter from the Baltimore County Executive, Johnny U.S.C, asking for a federal investigation. And I put it on YouTube. All right. I contacted Judge Bennett, United States District Court, February 13, 2018. David Kamenetz forwarded my whistleblower's application. Since the last day of session is upon us, yeah, it's all right here. We're not going backwards, Gov. If Blagojevich can go to jail, you can go to jail. You've been selling seats and you've been selling blacks into slavery. Yeah, you've been selling blacks into slavery. Racism don't work without black cooperation. I have supporting material in the office of Peter Francott, all right, the comptroller. He instructed me to file criminal charges, income tax evasion, ID theft, embezzlement charges. Scott Shellenberger refuses to prosecute and stole the evidence for that case in my original whistleblower's complaint. 2/2/2011. View the attachment. So everything Governor Hogan got, everything that Governor Hogan got, you got to turn over to the public. We talking about Project 2025 and you the catalyst for it. That's why they brung you out of retirement to run for that office. You part of the program. That's Governor Hogan, and that makes it a postal violation. In closing, you're invited to the art show. All right? It's out of order. An exhibition, April 5th, 2019. See that? 4/5/2019. That's Judge Bennett, Robert Hardin from the Department of Justice, Brian Frosch, Peter Francott, and Johnny U.S.C. This is my story, and I'm going to stick to it. That's Delegate Stephanie Smith. You stand for Tennessee, but won't open your mouth about me. Yeah. You talking about throwing chairs. You talking about Emmett Till. But I'm Emmett Till. I'm here in Baltimore. I'm a black man here in Baltimore that y'all let these white people just take from their family. That black girl magic caused a lot of black men pain. You work for the haves, not the have-nots. Like Dr. K said, letters from a Birmingham jail. You got evidence and knowledge. This is the proof I was making a documentary and a movie. See the date? Commode emotion. I use a toilet because the toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. I'm Scott Shellenberger, and we're talking about the money behind the machine. I locked Shorty up because he exposed the money and the corruption in the court. The corruption in the courts, all right, and the money, fines, fees, the judges that get paid to do this. Judge Boris, Judge Bridges, Judge Foreman, Judge Rossetti, Judge Cox, Judge Souter, Judge Janae, Judge Papaya. Yeah, I named the judges and the lawyers that do this. Michelle Alexander wrote the book, The New Face of Old Jim Crow. Well, I went a little bit further. That's WJZ. That's Fox 45. All right, if you remember D.C. Stevenson, that's Governor O'Malley's template. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's Greg Bernstein. That's Commissioner Belfield, Baltimore County Police, and James O'Neill from the Baltimore County Detention Center. That's Judge Turnbull, Judge Pearson, Judge Holland, Judge Previs. It's all right here. Political entities. Like I said, I broke down your criminal enterprise. And that's the Department of Justice. Washington, D.C., 2014. Attention, President Obama. He got that in 2014. That's my Department of Justice ID number. Right there. And that's Lieutenant Governor Brown Ullman, 2014. Duty officer. These are criminal charges against Governor O'Malley, Scott Shellenberger, Chief Johnson, and Greg Bernstein. And they were filed. You feel me? District Court of Baltimore County. You feel me? That paperwork was filed. And that's me. I'm a jailhouse lawyer. That's me. And it's notarized. You feel me? It's notarized. Those are the criminal charges. Jake Davis, income tax evasion, fraud. All videos and DVDs and legal material. Everything. So Governor Hogan, you stuck, Chuck. Governor Hogan, you stuck. Everything that you got to turn over before the elections. It's you and me, kid. Mayor Pugh, my witness. Boyd Rutherford, my witness. That's me. All right? I am Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? That's my Weaver Award. I went from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. Go to the Creative Alliance. Go to Out for Justice. You stole me from my daughters. That's Kwaisi and Fume and Governor Westmore. That's Corey McCray. See who that is? See who that is? See who that is? That's Anthony Muse. All right? I'm showing you our elected officials, and I put it all on the board. I took your sign and I made it mine. But you go to the Department of Justice and get all of this. Turn over all the information before the elections. Dr. K, letters from a Birmingham jail. Dr. K, Freedom Summer. Ray Wimbush, being black in America. Racism don't work without black cooperation. Remember that. Everything I did in the light of day. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. Are we there yet?